Well, finally, a growing trend this year has more folks planting their own gardens, from the White House to an elementary school in southern Middle Tennessee.
You see one, Dalen? Here's one. Who wants to pluck it?
For students and teachers at Clark Memorial Elementary, just off the square in Winchester, Tennessee, this spring was rather special as they had the opportunity to experience vegetable gardening up close.
We got blue lettuce, this is our broccoli, and we got carrots and pansies and a potato.
This is 3 feet. Now we're going to see how many more feet it is after that, Chandler. Look at that. That's 4 feet. It has been so much fun. The garden is outside my window, and I watched other classes get excited, and I watched the teachers get excited. They come to me with frustration. Some of them didn't do their gravel in the bottom of their tubs right, but they all have said these children have learned so much, and that's the goal. That's the goal. That's what I love to see. Do you remember how tiny those seeds were that we planted?
Kindergarten teacher Louise Crowell has always been a city girl, but she's always enjoyed gardening. And when she learned of Tennessee's Outdoor Classroom Garden Grant program, she applied and was approved for the grant and got everyone in her school involved.
So I sent a letter to all the teachers and in the school and offered them this garden. I didn't know how many tubs they were going to get depending on how we had to allocate the money. But I was pleasantly surprised to have 18 teachers. And actually, there are 17 teachers, and the office chose to do this.
What I liked about it was because we came out here and planted it, and then the next week it was all popped up and all that. It was really fun because we got to plant all the different seeds and then eat the stuff when it was grown.
It's important because the students need hands-on type of lessons, and this is just a great opportunity to not only learn in books about how the seeds grow, but most important to actually witness it with their own little eyes and hands. I mean, that getting them excited about what they're doing in the classroom is just so important, because if they're doing hands-on activities, then they are more anxious to learn.
And the students have learned all about gardening through this unique outdoor classroom. And the garden was all above ground where they could better control the environment. And just before school was out for summer, they got to harvest their vegetables. And they found out that it really does taste better coming from your own garden.
And my goal is to make it so that someone doesn't say, oh, it's just too much trouble. That they can go out and get a bag of potting soil and a tub and grow a garden, and then they won't have any excuses for saying it's too hard.
Well, a great way to help kids learn more about gardening and agriculture. And teachers can get up to $500 for an outdoor garden grant from the Tennessee Foundation for Ag in the Classroom.